to another rousing episode of Teen Wolf TV Time with me. I'm going to be talking about episode 14? 14? More Bad Than Good? I'm pretty sure that's right. Can I just say that dude who is torturing Derek and Peter is in desperate need of some Colgate. Maybe he wouldn't have such an attitude if he could brush every now and again, because my shiny teeth in me, obviously we learned from Chip Skylark that a happy mouth is a happy person, and that person's mouth was very distraught. He needed some help. Maybe that's why him and his creepy mother are chopping people's fingers off. P.S. I'm sorry nobody wants to hear you sing, Peter. I would let you sing into your heart's content, but I wasn't there. You didn't ask me. I do love that Peter is so into himself that he only got turned up when that lady threatened to cut his face, even though it would obviously heal, but you can't risk such beauty and grace because he's Miss United States or some shit. Like, he just got real pressed that his face almost got cut up. I mean, in hindsight, I would probably be upset too, but I don't heal, and he does, so I don't understand why that was such an issue. I do, however, hope that he can reattach that finger, because that dude did not put it on ice when he asked him to. So is the she-wolf they're looking for, are they talking about Cora, or are they talking about like some secret tie back to Derek's mom, because apparently she was a thing, like a major thing, being the alpha and all that. But are they talking about Cora? I can only assume that they are, because Derek gave her his alpha mojo, and now she's nowhere to be found. So that is kind of something that we need to explore, because I don't like her, but I would like to know where the hell she's gone, because she's semi-important, I think, at this point, if her uncle and her brother are being strung up and kink tortured with electricity and knife play. But I will say that angry Spanish lady didn't know how to get results. Kind of. It's fun to watch. Does that make me a bad person? Watching somebody's finger get chopped off is funny to me? I don't know. Maybe it's bad. Okay, I know Scott is like the good boy, control yourself, be in control, never hurt anybody unless you have to. But this whole, oh, I'm scared to shift into full werewolf thing is not cute anymore, because it is getting people like hurt and in trouble, and you need to find that little coyote girl, and you are acting real pansy right now. You need to put on your big girl pants and turn into an alpha so you can get things done. Because nobody has time to wait for you to be all scared. Gosh, I don't know, I won't be able to control myself. Go out into a field and Hulk out by yourself. You don't always need somebody with you. Do you for like half a second, and maybe you could probably get yourself together. Alright, Kira, you cute girl, but you've been here for a hot second. You should not be that thirsty. I mean, granted, Scott is very lovely, but you are devoted in a way that is 99.9% creepy. You went home and did like hours of frivolous research and then left it at home so that your trifling father, Mr. Yukimura, could come embarrass you yet again in front of everyone. It's like Dad 2, Kira 0. He has embarrassed you 2 weeks in a row, and you just are like, God, Dad, I can't believe that you did that to me in front of the boy that I don't know, but I am totally in love with. Despite Scott's obvious shortcomings in this season so far, he remains the best friend that you could ask for. That scene where he is talking Styles down from that panic attack is phenomenal, because he doesn't know what to do, but it didn't deter him from trying to help his friend, because obviously they are homebros and have been forever. So he was willing to like talk him through that breakdown. It's just beautiful. 10 fingers. But I wouldn't have to fact check that whole, if it's a dream you have more fingers and toes thing, because I don't think that's true, but who knows, maybe it is. I don't think I look at fingers and toes when I'm dreaming, so I can't say for certain, but I don't think that sounds right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can somebody explain to me why it's randomly so damn dark in the school? It is like second period, and she went to go take Scott that backpack, but it looks like it's 10 p.m. out of nowhere. And they need to put a sign on that boys' locker room that says, enter if you dare, because you are likely to die, because there's always something crazy going on in here. Something unnecessary going on in here. Lockers getting torn up. And does the PTA replace those lockers? Because I can only imagine how angry the parents are that they have to get new lockers and replace this locker room like every other month, because there's some werewolves that don't know how to take care of stuff and things. I'm throwing up my black power fist because Sister Soldier is not dead. And if anybody remembers from way back at the beginning of season 3A, when Sister Soldier showed up in episode 1, I was Team Sister Soldier all the way. I don't know what her real name is, so she's always going to be Sister Soldier to me. Bow down to Sister Soldier. I'm glad she's back. They better not kill her again. She got some badass battle scars across her throat now, and she is ready to kick ass and take names. Even though she didn't really want to save Peter, that's fine. He can come along as long as he stays in his lane behind you. The hierarchy is Sister Soldier, Sister Soldier, Sister Soldier, Sister Soldier. Derek maybe is Sister Soldier again because she is everything. Well, the Alpha Twins surely have an interesting way of saying hello. Rather than use words, we use our fists. Hey buddy, how you doing? I'm gonna punch you in the gut real quick and then elbow you in the fucking face, and then it's just, that's how we say hi, that's how we make friends. What? This is why no one likes you. I mean, Danny and Lydia like you, but it's only because you were good to look at and not very polite, even though you're doing it to help Scott. And I reiterate that Scott is looking like a tired little bitch right now because he is taking his ass whooping and is not even trying to fight back. You don't even like them, so why are you like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to fight them back, they're gonna stomp my face in and kill me, but oh no, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I don't want to fight you back. You better get your life, because that is not the move. I am also over Allison seeing her dead aunt. Can her mother get a little bit of play too? Like, I understand that the aunt was someone she was fond of, but her mom is also dead. Maybe you could care about that just a little bit. You were willing to kill Derek last season over your mother dying, but now you just don't care. Bad daughter. And the fact that Styles and Isaac still don't get along is very amusing to me, because they're still kind of vying for Scott's #1 friendship, I guess, even though it's very clear that Styles will always be #1, because Isaac is breaking bro code by trying to get it in with Scott's ex. We don't do that, but Isaac is doing that. But he looked fabulous in that scarf, even though Styles read him because it is 65 degrees out. Listen though, you can always wear scarves. They're outfit enhancers. So, leave him alone, because it is necessary sometimes to step your game up, especially when Allison is dressing like she dresses, which is very hit and miss. So, one of them has to be consistently perfect looking, and he fits the bill. Styles, you need to focus on learning how to read again instead of trying to read somebody's outfit. They're trying to figure out why that doll is so special. Maybe it's like an original Cabbage Patch, or maybe it's an American Girl doll, because those things are hella expensive. And if I was a little Coyote girl, I would want to lose those either. So I would be getting turned trying to find my stuff too. Am I the only one that is getting kind of irritated with Allison's like lack of functionality? Like, I understand that her, Scott, and Styles are all like having their own struggles, but she is struggling to the point where it's like, you might be dead weight, girl, because you can't shoot, and every time you pick something up, you almost kill someone, but not the intended somebody, because you are hallucinating. But then when we need you to do something, you can't aim at all. Maybe you should sit this one out, honey, so you get your life together. I know some people on the internet said that it was unnecessary, but one of my favorite scenes from this whole episode was when Lydia stepped on the bear trap and Styles had to save her from getting her foot chopped off. And he couldn't read the warning label, so she was like, oh, you're so smart, and you're the reason that like we figure anything out, that we get anything done. You don't need instructions because you're a genius. Like, I just love that she could build him up like that and help him overcome his lack of reading and make him be able to use context clues. Because I have never disarmed a bear trap before, but I would assume that it's maybe a little bit of an involved process. I mean, he just ended up turning a knob and getting her off of it, but I don't know. I thought it was cute that she went out of her way to be like, listen, you are 10 out of 10, would always recommend. I mean, granted, she's also trying to save her foot, but whatever. The internet was like, why didn't he just take a picture of the label and then hand it to her? because where's the excitement in that? That would have been too easy and too boring. They could have just cut the whole scene. If they were just going to do it like that, it would have been irrelevant. The whole point was for her to be like, look, Stiles, I understand that you are struggling, and I mean struggling. You can get through this because the power of friendship. Whatever. Lord have mercy. We have stepped into Fern Gully with fireflies turning into like pixie people, and I just can't. I will, but I can't. Derek Hale's ab game is killer. Coyote's tiptoe. Did you know? Scott is hashtag boyfriend material. That redheaded girl at the school when the bell rang was quick to get out the door. She saw how Kira's dad was embarrassing people. She said, not me, not today. I'm Audi 5000. Still hype for Sister Soldier. Yes! There's so much DILF angst in this episode. Gotta work on those performance issues, Scott. Too young for that. I love that the show has casually brought back their kinky fetishes, like Wolf watches Twincest, and then there's the piss that they were talking about, and then the DILF angst. Like, so many kinks, so little time. Was anybody besides me like slightly aroused during that whole one-sided fight scene with the twins and Scott? I don't think it was just me. How did Scott get over his alpha fear so easily? He had been struggling the whole episode, and then he was just fine. Malaya grew up real well. Now, Scott, your trifling ass father can kick rocks now that they have solved a case. No more cold cases. Now you can go back to wherever you came from. I don't think Allison was talking about the same kind of help you were talking about, Isaac. Drink some water. You are thirsty. There is no way in hell that Lydia's shorts from that scene with the fight could have ever passed any school dress code. So I'm gonna need them to work on that wardrobe choice for next time. She looked good though. I think that's about it for this week. I will see you this same time next week with more fun TV time, Teen Wolf stuff and things. So make sure you leave comments and subscribe and do all that fun stuff. Bye.